That's right, I've watched Steven Universe over and over again. Now let's get into the video. Hello. You're watching CLOWNLORE. Boris here. And today on CLOWNLORE, we're talking about a certain clown-coded character. But hold your horses. Before we get into this clown, we need some background. We're gonna go deeper in the show than Amethyst went into kindergarten. And all for this amazing clown. So let's start with Steven Universe, one of my favorite shows, created by Rebecca Sugar in 2013. The show released to an initial success. The show is about a half-alien, half-human character named Steven Quartz Universe and his adventures. But before we go any further, this video will include major spoilers about the show and movie. So if you want to duck out now and watch the series, this video will still be here when you get back, okay? I'm going to give you a few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's get cracking. So the war criminal Rose Quartz. Before we get too far, we need to explore Rose Quartz a bit. Rose Quartz, well, she's she's committed a lot of bad deeds. She blindsided the crystal gems with Steven. She bubbled bismuth without telling anybody where she was or what happened to her. She left nearly all of her soldiers as monsters, literal monsters. And if it wasn't enough, she started a millennium-long war through lies that she told. What were these lies? Well, this is your last chance to duck out before I spoil something big in the show. So, Rose Quartz is actually the youngest of the 4 space tyrants, Pink Diamond. This wouldn't be so bad if she let the other diamonds know she was alive, but she didn't. She took the identity of a Rose Quartz soldier and pretended to get shattered. This caused all the other diamonds to go into despair and put a target not only on herself, but Earth and her son. But obviously, one of the biggest crimes of the vaguely prince-coded Pink Diamond is abandoning this video's clown, Spinel. Spinel is heavily clown-coded, seemingly based off of both rubber hose animation and appearance, and court jesters. Heck, her occupation according to the actual fandom wiki is a jester. I mean, her jester hat-like pigtails, her being essentially created to entertain the royal Pink Diamond. She even has the skill of juggling. But accompanying her thespian-like skills is the ability to stretch about elastically. This helps her in battle. Speaking of which, the Steven Universe movie, our clown of the hour shows up after at least 3 musical numbers. And what does she bring with her? Another musical number, along with some other stuff. A sickle that resets gems, and a drill that destroys organic life. Spinel fights with the gems and resets them, but gets reset herself by Steven, becoming a naive new Spinel. She follows the main characters around, kind of being forgotten and left behind a lot. Slowly getting upset by the person who she's set to be best friends with, forgetting her all the time. Eventually they find out that she was made to be Pink Diamond's best friend, but the diamond abandoned her in a space garden. Forgetting about her for 1,000 years, having told her to stand in the spot she left her, her rage boils over when she gets a sudden Empire message from what happened to Pink. By now, she's clicked back into her pre-reset form, and helps with the drill. But due to a misunderstanding, she thinks Steven is about to reset her. So she goes off the rail, going after Steven and the gems, injecting the drill back into the planet again. Steven climbs up and fights Spinel on top of the drill, but there's this one moment when Spinel just stops hitting Steven's shield and everything kind of slows down.
That's funny, right? At least you found me entertaining. You actually liked me, didn't you? What am I doing? Why do I want to hurt you so bad? I'm supposed to be a friend. I just want to be a friend.
And I gotta say, after this whole scene, Everything we've seen of Spinel, this is heartbreaking. But it doesn't end so badly for Spinel. She actually goes off to the Diamonds, who really like her, and we don't see her again until nearly the end of Steven Universe altogether. Steven Universe future goes into the mental toll that fighting had taken on Steven. Eventually he seeks out Diamonds for help, but you'll never guess who's there. Oh, well, I mean, I guess it would be kind of easy to guess. Um, So Spinella's with the Diamonds, and she is excited to see Steven again, showing him around to the other Diamonds. But after the Diamonds aren't really helpful with his problem, he asks Spinel for advice, and she gives him his own advice back. This doesn't really help either, but she does help some when Steven is corrupted. Maybe not the biggest helper, but she does give him a real big hug. Honestly, I really like Steven Universe. Me and my best friend in the world actually met through it. So, would I recommend it? Absolutely. Do I like the clown? Absolutely. And do I even count Spinel as a clown? Absolutely. But that being said, it's time to end this video. Check the description for the Clown Lore playlist. Hit that sub box like Spinel hitting a shield to join our alley of clowns. Ring the bell for updates on the next Clown Lore, and I will see you in the next episode of Clown Lore. Bye!